A meteorite has crashed into the ocean surrounding Gotham City. The only information Batman and Superman have been able to gather from the object is that it demonstrates levels of kryptonite higher than they've ever seen before. Batman is on a deep-sea reconnaissance mission to investigate the crash site, and Superman has been forbidden from attending due to the high level of threat the kryptonite poses. Superman ruminates on how alone he feels. Even though he has friends, family, and Lois, he still feels terribly alone being the only Kryptonian left alive. Batman is not willing to put Earth's strongest defender in harm's way, despite the Man of Steel's pleas to join in on the action.
He's unhappy. Not that I blame him. If our roles were reversed and I was quarantined to the cave, I would be unhappy as well. I don't think there is anyone on the planet that could inspire such cooperation. It only speaks to how remarkable his life, his influence, has been. He knows this is about the kryptonite, the only known substance that can kill him. He's experienced the effects of both green and red. Who knows what these other specimens might bring about?
Batman arrives at the site, finding debris of both red and green kryptonite embedded into the ocean floor. Batman is stunned when he looks up to find an alien spaceship with Kryptonian markings on it. He assesses the vessel.
The condition of the hull, the ocean floor, the absence of any barnacle or parasitic activity points to only one conclusion. This spaceship has not been underwater for very long, a week, maybe 2.
While Batman is still investigating the ship, a naked blonde woman surfaces out of the ocean and climbs into Batman's ship. Batman is immediately notified about the intrusion and wonders if this was all part of an elaborate trap.
Either that, or someone has gone to extraordinary lengths to make it appear that way.
The mystery woman steals Batman's ship, but he manages to latch onto it with one of his grapple hooks. The ship crashes into the harbor, and Batman emerges from the water amidst the burning docks. His detective brain is spinning in circles.
The markings on the ship were Kryptonian, the font and glyphs accurate. I've had the opportunity to study the alphabet at Superman's request. There was not enough time to translate the message. If someone wanted to draw me away from the crash site, they have succeeded in that regard. My task now is to see that they regret it.
The woman walks up towards some dock workers. The men can't believe their luck as the beautiful blonde woman approaches them. She says something to them in Kryptonian which they obviously don't understand, and one of the men jokes that she must be Swedish judging by her blonde hair. One of the men holds out his hand to greet her, and she breaks his fingers and throws another man into a stack of crates before stealing one of their coats. Batman is not far behind and interrogates the men.
Tell me what you saw.
The woman runs through the streets of Gotham. Judging by the look on her face, she has no idea where she is. She's never seen this place before, or anything like it for that matter. She runs into the street and a car crashed into her at full speed. The car is almost split in half by the impact, and she walks away without a scratch. Next, a traffic light flashes red, startling the woman. She reacts instinctively and destroys the light with her laser vision. The police arrive on the scene and begin opening fire at the alien woman, but their bullets simply ricochet off her impenetrable skin. The woman flees the scene by flying away to the safety of a skyscraper. Batman is waiting for her at the top of the building, but he doesn't engage in conflict.
Extraordinary strength, heat vision, or something like it. Now flight, a being of extreme power.
She flies off once again and accidentally bursts through a zeppelin. Batman finally calls Superman to the scene to rescue the passengers inside of the Zeppelin as the aircraft plummets towards the ground. Superman rushes to the rescue within an instant.
And in a single moment, he shows us again why he sets the standard for so many. There are those who think of him as outdated, the Boy Scout whipped by his selflessness. They cannot see him for what he is, a hero. I choose to do things differently.
The alien woman sits curled in a tight ball on the floor. She is scared. Batman approaches her slowly.
I don't know who you are, but you'll have to come with me.
She responds to him in Kryptonian.
If I knew what you were saying, it might make what I have to do less difficult. But you have to be stopped.
Batman reveals a rock of kryptonite which he uses to subdue the woman.
I'll take her to the cave, given the possibilities of her origins. It is the safest place. Initial studies indicate she is an alien. Her DNA, the display of metahuman powers, further indicate the place of birth. If I am mistaken, or if this is some sort of elaborate trap, I have brought along an insurance policy.
The alien woman wakes up and immediately goes into defense mode, but fortunately Superman is in the cave too, and he calms her down by speaking to her in Kryptonian. They engage in conversation, and it's clear the woman is upset, as tears run down her cheeks while she recounts her story to Superman. Batman is intrigued to know what's going on.
What did she say? What were you two talking about?
Superman turns to Batman with a smile on his face and introduces the woman as Kara Zor-El, his cousin from Krypton. For the first time since being on Earth, he doesn't feel alone.